Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I am Dr. Tammy Donaldson, your success catalyst and literacy educator. I help you move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And what are we talking about today? What is this you happened upon? If this is your first time joining me, this is Connections and Conversations. And we are talking about you must be present to win. And so what I want you to do is I want you to tell me where you're joining me from. Definitely say hello to me in the chat. If you are one of my original catalysts, if you could put hashtag OC in the comments, that would be great. And definitely give me those hearts and reactions as we go along so I know if you're enjoying this content. Hello there, Lynn. Hey. How is it going? My turn. And today is going to be, now I say this, but I know that I may have to eat my words. It's going to be a short broadcast. I'm on my way to a meeting, and so I have to get it in because I promised I was going to be here, but I have to get going. It's my turn. But I had to, okay, so I was talking in my group last week. For those of you that don't know, I have a membership group, a monthly membership group where we strategize and mastermind together each month. They get the opportunity of spending some time with me one-on-one every month in a strategy session where we strategize on our goals and great things. And I was explaining to them that I have some special things coming up for that group next when we meet on Thursday. And so I said, hey, you must be present to win. And so when I thought about that, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that would be a great topic, because what we've been talking about. Hello, Sasha, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Last week we talked about who are you and where are you going on Tuesday. Then on Thursday we talked about stuck in the wilderness and what it means, like when you know where you're going but then you get stuck and you don't know how to get out because you're confused or what you're beaten up or you're up against something and you're stuck in the wilderness. And so I was thinking, you must be present to win as the other part of that. If you know who you are and you know where you're going, you must be present to win. And we're going into the last quarter of the year. We're going into the last quarter of 2018. Y'all, it's time to start preparing for 2019. How many of you have started thinking about your goals and what you want to accomplish in 2019? If you haven't, I invite you to join me every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30 Central-ish, 6:30-ish Central, 7:30-ish Eastern, and 12:30 a.m. Sorry, my UK folks, 12:30 a.m. I think, yeah, 12:30 a.m. for those of you that are in the UK. And for other parts of the world, check your time zones. But I come on every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're going to be talking about how we're going to start setting up our mind, getting our mind right for 2019. And my mastermind group, we're really going to jump in there. We're really going to go. So, I'm going to invite you to hang out with me. So definitely say hello if you're coming on the replay. Thank you for joining the replay, by the way, and hanging out with me. So, okay. Hey, Frazier, he's in the house. Frazier's in the house. Unleashed. He's coming in unleashed. Oh, ooh, Sasha, I can't wait to hear. Hey, Sasha, are you still live streaming? Am I missing your broadcast? Because I really would love to hear it. I really would love to hear it. And so, Frazier Unleashed, he's in the building. Frazier, you must be present to win. And so, what am I talking about? Tammy, okay, it's enough, Dr. Tammy. Tell me what you're talking about, girlfriend. What I am talking about, hey, Marsha, how are you doing, girlfriend? I'm so glad y'all are still here because I know I'm late. I was in the process of changing and getting ready for my meeting, which is why I have on a different color than black today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so listen, you must be present to win. So if you're thinking about 2019, and like Sasha said, she already has her goals set up. She has her goals already. She's already thinking about what she wants to accomplish for 2019 because we're going into the last 3 quarters. And for those that work with me, they know that the last quarter of the year is when we go hard. Like the last quarter of the year is when we set things up for greatness. When we just step right into our greatness for the next year. And so it's time for us to do that again. And so, but you must be present to win. You know, we always set goals. We always writing down our to-do list. I see people and I talk to people who do that all the time. What falls, or what tends to fall short, is the commitment to those goals. And not only the commitment is the action. Now, you don't have to raise your hand. You don't have to put it in the chat. But if you think about it, think about all the goals, all the dreams, all the things on your to-do list that you have written down but have not brought to be, have not manifested to existence, into existence. Right? Oh, Sasha, put it on. I hear you, Sasha. You know, I had to take a break for the last 4 months, so I get it. I understand, girlfriend. So definitely keep doing your thing and definitely keep me posted on those goals. Yes. You walked your legs off today. So now you can sit and rest. So hopefully you're seated, Fraser, and you're watching me and enjoying the content. Hey, chime in. So, you know, so the thing is, we must show up for ourselves. We must be committed to our goals, to our dreams, to what we want to accomplish. You know, I hear people all the time, and I have from the beginning of time, always talking about their New Year's resolutions. One, I don't do New Year's resolution. I usually choose a word, and every year my word does not let me down. This year's word is overflow, and I know in order to create overflow, you have to let some things go. So this has been a big year of me letting some things go and putting Dr. Tammy first and doing some things that are really going to help me level up in my life and in my business. And so when we're thinking about the new year, yes, oh yes, Sasha, the plans are big. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's all I can say at this stage. I get it, girlfriend. Shh, don't tell too much. However, just go for it. So I want you to think about your level of commitment, because, you know, we can set goals, we can write things down, but you must be present to win. You must show up. And you may be asking, show up for what? Yourself. You must show up for yourself. You must be there. So, okay, so have any of you ever entered a drawing? If you've entered a drawing, put a 1 in the chat. Have you ever entered a drawing and they said, or a raffle or something like that, depending on what you do. Some of you may even do other things that are called gambling. But have you ever entered a raffle or a door prize drawing, or, you know, the little kids come around with $1, you give $1 and they enter you in? If you've ever done that, oh my goodness. Some of those, you have to be present to win. If you're not there when they call out your number, when they call out your name, you don't get it, right? You don't get what's coming to you. You don't get what you have won. That's the same thing about being present to win that I'm talking about, right? Yes, the commitment is big. When you have big goals, it requires something big of you. It requires your whole heart. It requires your commitment, and it requires action. Action. So, you know, and sometimes they'll say for a limited time. So what they'll do is they'll call your name 2 or 3 times, and then if you're not there, you lose it. That's the same thing when we show up in our life and business. If you are not there when it's your turn for your blessing, if you are not there when it's your turn for that opportunity to present itself for you to take advantage of, if you're not there for you to fulfill that commitment to yourself that you have set down in your journal, your goals, where you have written down, if you are not there, you do not get it. And what I know is that God, the universe, the source, whatever you want to call it, if you're not there to win it, if you're not there to grab it, someone else gets it. It's passed on to the person, to someone else who's ready for it. You know, and there's this cliche phrase these days, right? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Fraser, I'm always unleashed, Fraser. Right? If you're ready, you don't have to get ready. And that's the thing. You must be ready for what is for you. But you got to be present. Now, I have been talking about physically present. but you also got to be present. You got to be present, right? You've got to be present to win. Which means there has to be some intention behind it. You must be intentional, right? You must be intentional. Oh, thank you, Sasha. I hope y'all are getting something from this. And if you're coming on the replay, apparently today I've stolen Fraser's title in as Tammy Unleashed. But what I want you to know is that it's time for us to make a commitment to ourselves, to our dreams, to our goals, to the movement that we are creating. I don't want you to create moments. I want you to create a movement. And whatever your goals and dreams are, make sure there's something bigger besides just getting that one thing. Who are you serving? Who is going to benefit from what you're doing besides yourself? Keep reaching for the top. Absolutely. Yes. So, one, when it comes to your dreams and your goals. Okay, so some of us have entered raffles. I saw Fraser say yes. He's entered a raffle. I have. I've done door prizes for fundraisers for lupus, for cancer, breast cancer awareness, for American Heart Association. I've done raffles and drawings and stuff for all of those to help raise money. So I've been a part of that. Even for my sorority, we've done some things to raise money, right? And you have to be present to win. Okay. Sometimes they'll say, I want you to remind you, sometimes they say no purchase necessary. When it's called your goals and your dreams, you don't have to purchase anything. You don't have to buy anything. You just have to show up for yourself. You have to, number 2, take action. 3, in case you missed it, you have to be intentional. And number 4, be mindful. Be present. Be mentally present. You must be present to win. So I'm going to challenge you before I see you Thursday, because I know you're going to come back Thursday because you want more fire. So you're going to come back Thursday. But on Thursday, or even next week, whenever you enter my broadcast, I want to know what are you committing to? What is your commitment? What commitment are you making? What are the things you're going to do this last quarter, these last 3 months of the year, to set yourself up for an amazing 2019. Y'all, let me just say this. I am working on so many things right now that are amazing, that I can already feel the power of 2019. I can already feel what's going to happen in 2019. For one thing, I'll be in London, ladies. I already claimed that. I already know that. I haven't even purchased my ticket yet, but I know that I'm going to be there. I know it. I know that I'm going to be there. And because I know that, and because I know I have goals like that, I know that it's important for me to set things up this last quarter. 2019, there's lots to do and lots to accomplish, lots to claim. Because remember, we got to be present to win. So we're going to be present and we're going to claim what is ours. Because one thing I know too, whatever is for you is for you. Whatever is for you is for you. But you got to be present to win. Because if you're not present to win, you may miss the opportunity. That's right, Fraser. Get ready, get ready, get ready. We're going to roll out the red carpet. We're going to have a blast, and we're going to get some business done. We're going to change lives while I'm there too. So be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready. The announcement will come very soon, the actual dates. I have the dates, but I want to set things up first before I share them. So, but I do know it's June of 2019. I do know that. So if you have any questions for me, if there's anything I can help you with, put it in the chat below. Those of you coming on the replay, thank you for joining me, and make sure you're present to win. You're 1, you show up for yourself. 2, you take action on whatever goals, dreams that you set. Number 3, you be intentional. Do it with purpose. Do it on purpose. And number 4, be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Don't just show up. Show up, right? And show out. Don't just show up any kind of way. Show up as your best self on that day. And I know that our best is different each day. That's perfect. That's okay. But that day you show up, whenever you show up as your best. Ah. Hi, Lynn. Okay, let's see what Lynn's saying. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You must be present to win it. You got to be there. And the reason, another reason I came up with this is I thought about this is because I work with people all the time, and I'm always putting out opportunities, right? I'm always giving opportunities. Some people show up for them and take advantage of them and grab hold of them. Some don't. And I know that those that do, great things are happening to them. Great things are happening in their lives because they've shown up for themselves. It's not about me. It's not about me at all. It's all about you and your goals and your dreams. Hey, Paula, thank you for popping in. Paula, watch the replay. Watch the replay. Watch the replay. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, thank y'all for the hearts. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you, because you must be present to win. It's only there for a limited time. So grab hold of it. Grab hold of your dreams. Take action and be intentional. I love you all. I thank you for joining me. Like I said, I'm off to a meeting, so I apologize. This is a short one today, but I just wanted to give you the love today and just give you some encouragement that this is the time to start setting goals. Whatever you haven't accomplished in the last 9 months, who cares? Who cares? Why do I say who cares? It's because there's still time. There's still time. Don't talk about the past. Let's talk about where we're going. Where are you going? Who are you? Where are you going? Get out of the wilderness. Get out of the wilderness and let's roll. Let's be present and let's win it. I love you. And